Hi everybody, I gotta put my top down or the wind's gonna blow it up. Right here I have a bed of tulips and daffodils that need to be raked out, irises, all sorts of little stuff in here. So I see the bed's coming apart there. We're gonna have some new wood put in. So I got a lot to do ahead of me. We're going to redo our steps or we're going to paint our steps. But I'm going to walk down to the garden. We have a little clump of snow still left here. We got some tulips coming up. We got some different things coming up. And I'll stop on the way and show you my herb beds. Hi, we are down to the chamomile bed. I'm not sure how much you can see, but if you see any little hairs coming up, like right there, those little green hairs, that's baby chamomile coming up right there. I need to get in here and take some weeds out and clean this bed when I get a moment. We are going to move over. I'm going to pick you up real carefully. We're going to move over here to the big rock. And over here I've got lupins coming up. I think there's some right there. Nope, there's something else coming up. But all this needs to be raked out. I've got hydrangeas in here. I've got some sage in here. Oh, we've got something coming up right here. See it right there? All this needs to be raked out. What a mess over winter. Some of the fields. Here is where I've got one of the comfrey beds here. This all needs to be raked out. Comfrey will be all around here. And we got some daffodils popping up right there. See it right there? Daffodils coming up. Then we're going to come over here. This is my ginger mint bed. I can see some stuff, some green coming. That all needs to be raked out. Over here where my house run in is, all that viney stuff here where the hose is, that is hops. We had it all going in the front. We've got some hulls here, try to keep things under control. We're using the Huss run-in, which is quite large. It was for 2 Husses, and then on the end here, where it's been taken down, was for my baby Heflinger. And then up here, we've got another bed. I'm gonna put you up right here. Ground's a little uneven, and we've got some stuff growing here. Okay, as we walk here, this here is the apple mint bed. I see we got some apple mint coming up right there. On top of the banking is hosta. Right here coming through is chai. A lot of work needs to be going on here. Right here is my sage bed. Right here. It's a pretty good sized bed here. And up here, hasn't come through yet, is oregano. And down here is hot oregano. So I'm going to walk you down to the garden now, and we will see what's happening down there. I'm going to shorten the legs up on this a little bit. See if that will help me out a little. It's a beautiful day here in Maine. It's probably 60 degrees, but the wind's starting to come up. Hopefully it doesn't interfere with the video. There. I don't know if you can see my tiller in there. I'm at a weird angle trying to get the legs up. Boy, I'll tell you, that little tiller right there does a great job. That tiller was bought for me. Hey, Pumpkin, how goes it? That little tiller was bought for me for the garden, and it works great. Bring it up a little closer here. Oh, you see my bike stored away. But if I remember right, I think it's a, oh, its hulls are soft. I think it's a 3 horsepower. It's a Troy belt. And there it is right there. Nice. Works really good. We got our waterways here. I think it's a 3 horsepower, but again, I could be wrong. So we're gonna come out and do some walking here. Got our water hitches there down. Here's our garden. And Ray's over there. I don't know what he's doing, playing with the tomato cages. Here is my mint bed here, which is a really good sized mint bed. It produces a lot of mint for me. And here's just a small setting area that I have. And I enjoy sitting here during the hot summer and just kind of looking at the garden. Pumpkin, hey, can you say hi? Don't look too close at Pumpkin. I gave her her first haircut myself. I bought some shears, and I bought some grooming clippers and a grooming table. So I'm going to be grooming her now. That was my first attempt. Here's my willow tree here. And underneath the willow tree, we basically have garlic chai. And I see it's coming up. Looks like something might have been digging at it. Right there. See it? There's garlic chai. A lot needs to be done, but my plate's full. We got a stainless steel wash sink turned over for the winter. And looks like rhubarb's coming up. Here's our garden. And Ray's down there digging weeds, I guess. Grass. Looks like our compost is gone. Did you till it or turn it over? Oh, Ray's got the compost piles turned over. And he's got some Captain Jack's dead bug here for flowers and garden. And just give you an overview, a lot to be done here in the garden. And I'm not sure what we're going to do with this part of the garden this year, right here. This was all filled with catnip. So I don't know. Wow, look at the rhubarb come up. Wonderful, look at the rhubarb. Gonna have to get that. I can't lift it, but that stainless steel sink out. This produces so much rhubarb, and it makes the best rhubarb bread. So good. Right there. All this right here, Howie, if you're watching, this is the banks like you make. Right here we got going. This was, used to be my strawberry bed, and I tore it up. This all needs to be done. The hoops, the small hoops that go there, all the way up through here is for my basil, and I cover it with cloth. And the boards over there that you see that the winter has taken down, I usually plant my dill in there, and it helps hold that up. This year we're going to do things a little differently. Here, let me set the camera down. Don't want to fall. Let's go down this row. We've been amending the soil for a long time, and it's been a no-till garden for a couple of years. Not sure what we're doing this year. We haven't really talked about it. Look, this is our old-fashioned rhubarb. We have a great big bed of it here. All right there. It's all coming up nicely. Oh, there's my garden chair tipped over. I have to have a garden chair out here. I have a hard time sitting and standing and bending. But that's okay. Gets the job done. I get it done, so it really doesn't matter. And here is usually where I have the most beautiful peas. And I usually get them by the 4th of July. And I put them right here on this cattle panel. Now that we're not selling, we don't have to do so much. And it's all right there. And I plant on both sides of the cattle panel. But this year we're not going to do that. Right here in front of us is my blueberry bushes. They have not done anything. And you can see the deer like them better than I do. They really need to be enclosed. And you can see how the deer had chawed them right down. They think they're good. And the fence has been torn down. I don't know how or what, but it's a mess this year. A total mess. Usually along here, the whole length, we plant zinnias. All just different kind of cut flowers to bring the bees into the garden. Last year, but you see the big stalks, we had some corn. It was ornamental corn. And I thought I just saw some parsley coming up. And the black plastic that you see here was all done for our pepper plants. Wondering if I can get through. Hopefully we don't fall here. And if I do, oh well, I'll just get up and we'll start over.
Stinging nettles are coming up.
Stinging nettles coming up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this year we're going to do something different. We are going to plant our peas here. And what we're going to do is we're going to plant them here at the bottom all along. Just like this. All the way down on both sides. This here is our little digger, but it looks like it's starting to wear out. Put it there so we'll know where it is. Probably forget where it is. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to go back there. And we'll do the same thing on this side. And we'll have the peas grow right up over, and it will be really pretty. Last year we grew beans here, and it came out really nice. So, be a little different this year. Okay, as we go over here a little. Usually we put, there's different herbs in here. Like, and there's an herb right there. Can't remember what it is, but I'll have to look. It might be a mint. It looks like a mint, but maybe not. To dig the tag. No, it's not mint. Most of our mints are in where Ray's walking. Looks like Ray's been rooting with the hogs with those pants on. In the dirt, digging. Yeah, those are the onions there.
Turkey's been in here, that's why I'm putting the fence up.
Yes.
They're putting a low fence up, and that way they'll come up against it, and they won't be able to come in.
Yes, the turkeys have been in here having a feast. This here last year for the cattle panels, we put tomatoes. And this year we put tomatoes and cucumbers. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do this year. We may put sweet 100s. We may put green beans. I don't know yet. Like I said, with me you never know. And then we're just going to go over here a little. We got onions growing here. And we got our all kinds of stinging nettle. Oh, we got some deer droppings there. See the stinging nettle all coming up? We've been trying to get rid of it, gift it, do whatever we can with it because we have so much. And then around this big rock, we have peppermint. There's peppermint all in there. We try to put a, to turn over our garden, we put things, our recyclable like soil and stuff over here. I know around here is lemon balm. A lot of lemon balm right in this area here. So, but you can see our tomato soil is very rich. Very, very rich in here. So I just wanted to give you a small walk. I gotta check my camera here. Okay, we better call it good for now. You never know what's gonna be on my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.